Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Do you feel like doing a little bit of DIYing with me? Well, come on in. Let's get started. What do I have going on for you for today? Well, today I'm bringing to you a DIY using one of Dollar Tree's plungers. Yeah, a plunger. I know plungers have been around. There are tons of DIYs using them, but today's DIY, it's one you're not going to want to miss. It is a never before seen plunger DIY, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to promise you, but I'm thinking because I feel like it's one I came up with on my own in my sleep. I don't know. I think you're going to like it though. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let's do some Dollar Tree DIYing using a plunger. Because why not? Because we can. And that's what we do here. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations crafter of the day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. Thank goodness Dollar Tree did away with the red plungers and they've got the black ones because it looks less like a plunger, right? No, it doesn't. To the handle, I dug into my fabric stash, Christmas fabric stash. This fabric is probably 8 or 10 years old, so don't ask me where I got it because I really have no clue. I'm going to cover the handle with fabric. And so to do that, I'm going to put a good healthy amount of Mod Podge on the handle itself. Then I'm going to place my fabric on it, adhering it onto the handle. Then I am going to reapply a second coat of Mod Podge onto the fabric, which is then going to make it, seal it. And it will make it something that I can wipe down if it gets dusty versus just having the fabric itself. I need a circle. I need a sturdy circle. So I'm going to cut it out of cardboard, some scrap cardboard from an Amazon box that I cut up and put in my recycle bin. Great way to get some use out of that cardboard, reuse it, repurpose it, save a couple dollars. The size of the circle doesn't really matter. It'll be different for everybody. Just kind of eyeballed it, found something that was round, and I traced it. Yeah. To the center of this, I am going to take my X-Acto knife and I am going to cut just kind of across in the middle, opening up the center of this circle. I'm just going to push these pieces down, kind of opening this up a bit. This cardboard circle, I'm going to slide it right onto the plunger handle and I'm going to place it about 3.5 to 4 inches from the top of the rubber part of the plunger. Now, yes, the handle is still wet with Mod Podge because I don't have the luxury of time right now. So optimally, you want to wait for your handle to be dry. Since I'm not waiting, I'm going to go ahead and hit the base, the back side of that cardboard with a ton of hot glue. You're going to want to do this whether your handle is dry or not because I don't want that cardboard to move. I need it to stay in place. And so just by pounding this with a bunch of hot glue so it looks a little bit like, come on Kelly, show everybody, like this here, it's going to keep it in place. You're going to need a mop from Dollar Tree, a mop head. One of these is the kind you need. Guess what? You can pull these mop strands out. So that's what you're going to want to do. I'm going to pull them all out. Once I pull them all out, I'm going to cut them in half because they are on the longer side and haste makes waste. I don't want to waste these because the fuller this DIY is, the better. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Those mop strands, yep, they're going to go right here on that round piece of cardboard that I hot glued to the wet plunger handle. Yeah, you can see it's still wet. Really, you're going to want to wait for the best outcome. Really, the outcome of this wasn't, the integrity of this wasn't altered at all by me not waiting. But if I would have had the time, I would have waited. Anyway, as I glue these on, I am going to use all of the mop strands, giving me several layers. And several layers is what you need because you're going to get a better outcome. So use lots of hot glue and really make sure those strands are good and down. Now, I should tell you that in between each layer of mop strands that you lay, so you do your first layer, you're gonna wanna hit it with a ton of hot glue, just like I'm doing here. Then you're gonna go ahead and place your second layer, put more hot glue on the top of this, because we're gonna unravel these. Now, when we unravel these, if the top of your mop strands are not glued down or have glue on them, it will come apart. And so as I did this, it was kind of like a trial and error thing. You do need glue in between each row of mop strands that you place. Yeah, so yeah, just do that. Now, I will tell you, the work and time that it takes to unravel this mop is worth it, because look at how amazing that wave look. It's just gonna add to the character and personality of this. Now, going back to that fabric, I cut a rectangle piece out that I tapered in the edges, and that really is just folding in those edges and ironing them to give you some nice clean lines. I realized as I was sitting here that this felt like it was a bit too wide, so I decided to cut a strip off. I know it hurts, but I'm not gonna waste this strip. I'm gonna keep it in my stash because I know I'll use it. Because the sad part is that I don't think I can get this fabric anymore. I've looked for it online, and so yeah, it is good to the last drop. Now to this same edge, I'm going to take and fringe it just by cutting slits in it. This is going to serve as a hat. So the best way to get a hat on this piece is to place some glue in the center of the fabric there on that strip, then lay my plunger down with the mop head, then kind of wrap it around. And this is going to give you a straight and even coverage of the mop. You all know where I'm going with this. I know you do. Yes, I'm a little bit obsessed with gnomes right now. Come on, I don't want to lose you on this, because this is such a cute gnome DIY, but it is going to serve a purpose. It's not just going to be a cute gnome on a plunger. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. I love this. Taking my favorite Dollar Tree burlap and twine ribbon. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm going to tie off this fabric, making it a beanie. But you will see here at the top of the hat where the fabric isn't completely cut. I ended up going back in with my scissors and cutting that fringe a bit longer so it would lay messy and kind of sloppy like it is here. My gnome needs a nose, right? So taking one of these wood beads by Crafter's Square that I had in my stash, I'm gonna hot glue it to the mop strands itself, but I'm also gonna hit the top of the nose with just a bit of glue to attach it to the hat so it just keeps it in place. I feel like it needs a finishing off here. The hat in Dollar Tree's got these burlap flowers that is with their autumn collection of merchandise. I think I'm gonna go with the twine one because I'm me and I stay true to my nature. Oh yeah, it blends in, but I love it. It gives it that rustic feel that twine gives. Oh yeah, this is looking cute, but we're not done yet. No, no, no. Yes, I cut another piece of cardboard out. Again, this is something I just eyeballed. I want to cover it with fabric because I don't want it to look like I'm using cardboard. Because what is this going to be? Oh, wait for it. We need a base at the top of the hat. That's what this is going to be. Do you know what for? Oh, you'll see. Quick tip. Fun fact, easy hack, call it what you want. When covering something round and you're using something like fabric, if you cut slits along the side, well, it makes it a lot easier to cover it and wrap something with fabric without getting all those creases, without it getting all bunched up and looking sloppy. It's a neater, easier way to do it. And so once I cut those slits, I'm just gonna put some Mod Podge on the back of this and kind of lay over those slits onto the back, covering up this round piece of cardboard. Going back in with my X-Acto knife in the center there, I'm gonna cut another slit because where is this round disc gonna go that we covered with the fabric? Well, it's gonna slide right on top of the handle again, right above the hat itself, and I'm gonna hit that with a bunch of hot glue as well, just to keep it in place. It's not gonna show, but it's gonna serve as a platform because look at what we're storing on it. Toilet paper. Yes, a gnome Christmas toilet paper holder. Doesn't get any cuter than that, right? Who is today's KB Creations crafter of the day? Well, it's going out to Elaine, who's bringing to us her recreation of my DIY wood ornaments that I did last year. Elaine, I am loving your recreations. Thank you so much for sharing them with us today. I know, right? So stinking cute. I love this gnome plunger toilet paper holder. Plunger gnome toilet paper holder. Potato, potato, you pick. Nonetheless, I love it. It's so stinking cute, super festive, and what's great about this DIY, guess what? It's a versatile one, so it can be done in any style to suit your decor or the seasons. It doesn't need to be done for Christmas only. I'm doing it for Christmas because it's that time of year, and decorating, I am in full swing of it here at home, and I can't wait to show you how I decorate this year. I added a tree to my room this year because why not? Because I can, and it makes me happy. But this was definitely a fun piece to add to my bathroom. I hope you all enjoyed today's plunger gnome toilet paper holder. If you're looking for more DIY inspiration, well, guess what? I've got you covered. Just click on the video right over here and it'll take you to one of my past favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy. But most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I'm sure trying. Bye for now, everybody.